Hi, Lynn Elliott here from Superwoman versus Real Woman. Do you like roller coasters? I absolutely love them, but my husband hates them. Isn't that interesting? The reason I ask you that is life is a roller coaster, isn't it? We always have ups and downs. So let me ask you, at the moment, are you going through some challenges in your life or some problems, or in the past have you gone through some challenges in your life? Maybe you've been at a point you are now, or you have in the past where you thought, this is just too hard. I can't do this. How am I going to get through this? Or the opposite, where life is fantastic for you and everything's going great. Have you had any of those times? Well, of course you have. I mean, that's life, isn't it? Life is about the universal law of polarity. You're always going to have ups and you're always going to have downs. It's like a magnet, where a magnet or a battery, there's a positive side and there's a negative side. The truth of the matter is, no matter where you are in your life, no matter who you are, you're always going to have ups and you're always going to have downs. That's the truth. Sorry. But what you do have control over is how you manage those ups and downs, how you manage how long you stay up and how exciting and exhilarating the up is, or how long you stay down and how low you are when you're in the down, how low you go. You actually do have control over that. So what I wanted to talk to you about is some of the challenges that I went through and what I learned from that. Like you, we all have challenges, don't we? So there were a number of times in my life where I was in pretty low. There was a point where with my health I was in a wheelchair and it was really scary. I was so scared. I was depressed because I didn't know what was wrong with me. No one knew what was wrong with me. No one knew how long I would be like that. And that was really, really scary. So I didn't have control over that. And there was another time where one of my sons just went off the rails and he was abusive. So that was a pretty devastating time of my life, and that was a pretty low. And what I realized was that I didn't have control over those events, but I had control over how I managed that. And it's called the law of cause and effect. So what I started to do was I started to look at what I did have control over. So I researched what the most successful people in the world are doing to help them overcome their challenges. And they have challenges too, just like us. And what I found, there's a lot of information out there. So I did a lot of trial and error as to what worked for me, because everyone is different, everyone depending on the time that you have. And what I found was that I developed a morning ritual, a daily 7 ritual of 7 exercises. And oh my God, it literally transformed my life. And I don't say that lightly. It's scary to think where I would have been, where I'd be if I hadn't implemented this daily 7 ritual. Because what it did was it helped me get clarity around where I was, point A, and where I wanted to be, point B. And also it helped me with my mindset. As you can imagine, when you're in the lows, as you will know, your mindset's pretty negative, you self-sabotage. It helped me get my mindset right so that my mind and my brain was working for me, not against me. It also helped me get clear on what was holding me back from getting through this and getting back to the ups and getting through this challenge, and what my blockages were, what my self-sabotaging habits were. And also it gave me the confidence to, once I identified what I needed to do and the changes, gave me the confidence to implement those changes. And it literally transformed my life. And I've shared this with all my clients, and it's honestly changed their lives as well. So if you want to learn more about this daily 7 morning ritual that I do, if you're going through challenges, and you want to get through them quicker, or if you want to take your life to the next level, then reach out to me. I will set out a plan for you, and we'll have a chat about how this Daily 7 ritual can be implemented into your life and how it can literally transform your life. And I look forward to talking with you. Lynn Elliott, Superwoman versus Real Woman.